Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show where we talk about content warnings and try to figure out what movie. All movies are dirty, so we're going to try to figure out why. I'm so excited for this episode. I'm Nick Martucci. I'm your host. If this is your first time watching, thank you. You should subscribe. There's 29 other episodes. I can't believe that this has gone on this long.
No one can.
People love it.
Yeah.
And almost all of them are great. And if you're watching again, thank you for coming back. I'm so happy that there is any sort of audience. Otherwise, I would be doing this for no one. Before I get started, there is one thing that I don't want to save to the end because everyone stops watching the video. This Saturday, October 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm having a big free-for-all version of this game. So it's going to go on for hours as long as people will play. I'm going to post the Zoom link on the video. It's also going to be on Facebook, on the Facebook page, Inappropriate Movie Database. Just search for that. And I invite anybody and everybody to join the Zoom, play along. It's going to be real loose, even looser than this show, which is surprising. You'll see. It
Boy,
might
are
be
we tight
disaster.
ship here, Nick.
What was that?
I said you run a tight ship here. Don't be.
I feel like I've talked too much. Let me bring in my guest that I'm so excited about. This is such a fun group of people. Joining me tonight are Kat Godding, Jenny Isme, Laura Clark, and Meg Connolly. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, good to see you.
That was such a fun hello from everyone. Let's talk to you individually for a second. First time guest on the show. I'm so excited she is wearing the makeup that I hope she would wear. Meg Connolly's here. Hey, Meg.
Hey.
I saw the pictures of you on Instagram today. I hope.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted to do. In about 2 minutes before I was able to turn my phone back on to see you guys. Oh, you're so pretty. Hello, guys. Hi, Kat. It's
Hi,
been a
buddy.
nice 12 hours since I last saw you, buddy.
It's been good to see you again, buddy. Also, I just want to comment on Meg's makeup from yesterday. Before she came to pick me up to go out, she's like, I'll be there. I just need to put a little black on my eyes. And then she did this kind of look. They're no makeup look, you guys.
In fact, the precision here is very impressive. What's that? The cut crease? I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, also on the show, first time guest Kat Godding's here. Hey, Kat.
Hello.
We got a couple of friends of each other. Am I coming in a weird energy today? I feel like it's weird energy.
I think we're bringing the weird energy on your behalf, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. I think I probably caused it.
No, definitely not.
Your energy's fine. My energy's all fucked up.
So yeah, 2 first-time guests. So excited to see how they do. Like a lot of first-time guests, they have no idea what this show is, and that's always exciting.
I also don't watch any movies. So I'm ready to win.
I doubt you'll be the worst person in this game. And I've had at least one guest who has gone the entire show without buzzing in. So do whatever feels good.
Why did he do that? He just didn't know any of the movies, or he?
Why did Kirk climb the mountain? Because he could.
All right.
Oh God, I just revealed I saw a movie once. I'm so sorry.
Hey, also returning guest, one of my favorites, Jenny Isme's here. Hey, Jenny.
When you said favorites, I thought Elsie was up. Hi, Nick Martucci.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I'm so sorry. You're also my favorite.
It's a little
Jenny's
late
one
for
of
that,
my
I
favorites.
think.
You're my favorite.
I'm a favorite, but you a fan favorite.
I think so. The fans love all of you. Even the ones who haven't been on the show before.
Yeah.
They're very
They're very
loving.
loyal.
Well, let me say hello too
Call them
before.
base heads.
Hi, Elsie. Officially.
Oh,
hello.
hi, Nick.
Hi,
Nice
welcome.
to see you.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming back.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
One of my favorite people, one of my favorite contestants, because I never know how your game's gonna go.
That makes two of us, friend. I will say right now that because it worked so well with the TV episode, I've been making a list of movies I've seen and the year they came out. So, that's not cheating. I just want to point out I've got a little leg up on the competition as long as you name one of these years.
You have to tell me immediately if any of the movies that are on this show come up on that list.
That would be exciting because I really am just going off the top of my head. I've got like a lot of like stuff from like between the 1970 and 2000 on here. So
I don't have any
So
lists.
there's a chance. So
I don't have a list, but like my husband has gotten really, really into thinking about this show anytime we watch anything at all. So now he just like busts these out. Like, he'll randomly be walking through the house and the movie we watched the night before. In Sex and Nudity, there are two, and he'll just start feeding me clues like he's my coach and I'm a Russian gymnast. It's just out of the blue.
Part of me feels like I need to have your husband on at some point.
yeah,
Absolutely. Let campaign for it. Absolutely. Ryan needs to be on the show. His name's Ryan. Everyone demand Ryan.
Ryan,
I
come on
demand
the show.
Ryan.
Oh, he's watching. He's going to be so mad.
So yeah, thank you again, everybody. Here's what's going to happen tonight for the benefits of the new timers and the ones who are watching for the first time. I have gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and pulled a bunch of parental warnings for a bunch of movies. These parental warnings are written by anonymous weirdos. I still haven't figured out who they are or why they do what they do. I really want one of them on the show. If you've ever written a parental warning on IMDb, I want you to reach out to me and be on the show, please. What's going to happen tonight? I'm going to go through these. My friends here are going to try to figure out what movie I'm warning you against. It's pretty fun. I'm going to say right now. I'm going to build it up. You're going to watch like 3 minutes of this and say, no, it isn't. But
Keep building it up.
Keep pumping it up. Hey, I think unless there's anything else that I'm forgetting, I think we should jump into this show.
Jump right in.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to start with Kat, who doesn't know what question I'm about to ask.
All
Kat,
right.
I'm gonna give you 3 years. Pick a year that you think you might know a movie from. Would you like a movie? Hold on. I'll give you some options.
Okay.
Would you like a movie from 1950, 1998, or 2017?
Let's go 2017.
Let's go 2017. All right, first movie of the night from 2017 for 5 points under the category of profanity. Mild language. The word fuck shows up in subtitles translating foreign languages a few times. They do get easier as they go on. Let's move on to the 4-point clue. Under the category of alcohol, drugs, and smoking, 2 men are shown walking on the street while intoxicated. One of them, who is 17, vomits, presumably from too much alcohol. Kat has buzzed in. Hold on a second. Does anybody else want to buzz in? What do you think, Kat?
Is it that Tommy Wiseau remake movie with James Franco and his brother?
Oh, Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
No, it's not Disaster
No.
Artist. Moving on to the 3-point clue, under the category of sex and nudity, a brief and non-sexual rear shot of two men changing into their bathing suits. Bare buttocks seen briefly.
I think the problem is we were all blacked out in 2017. There is a lot of trauma erasure that's happening here, and anything before 2016 we're probably okay with.
Like there was 2016, and then there was a
Now?
time, and then it was this year, which started in March 2020, and like those are the years.
Yeah, no, 2016, Trolls World War II, and then it was just automatically now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good at recognizing movies from that middle year.
Seriously, what
All
came
right,
out in
well, let's see if the 2-point clue helps. Under sex and nudity, a male character puts his hand on another's clothed crotch suggestively. No nudity, and is portrayed slightly humorously. Lasts about 10 seconds.
From 2017?
2017.
you know what? Screw it. It's early. I can make a comeback. Where's
You
that
sure
button?
can. Anybody else want to say screw it? Jenny, what do you think?
I have no idea what year this movie came out, but I know it was sometime after 2016. Is it Rocket Man?
It is not Rocket Man.
The notes that I've been taking, by the way, really sum up my feelings on 2017 entirely. We've just got 2017 fuck butts crotch. That's all I've got for you.
All right. Well, let's go down to the final clue for 1 point. Hopefully this gives it away. Also under sex and nudity, in a highly discussed and joked about scene, a young man pokes a hole into a peach and performs sexual acts with it off screen. No nudity. His facial expressions are shown, however. Later, another man walks into the room and sees the peach on the nightstand. He playfully threatens to consume it and begins to take a bite. It is implied that there's semen on it. Just LC. Anybody
Did you
else?
say a widely talked about scene? Who's talking about it?
Yep, highly
I need to
discussed
talk.
and joked about scene.
You know how we all still joke about movie scenes every day.
All right, LC, can you tell them what this movie is?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because I remember that exact, well, I remember the peaches very, very clearly. This movie is Parasite.
This movie is not Parasite.
No, because they get the peaches.
They
and
do
put
get the
face
peaches in
it, and they're like,
Parasite.
I'm like, it's very discussed and talked about.
It is. Nobody
Just
fucks
dead.
it.
I mean, they said it happens off camera. Maybe you missed something.
All right, off to a great start tonight. This movie from 2017 with a peach being fucked is Call Me By Your Name.
I didn't see that.
I was
No.
gonna guess that, and then I thought it had to be much more recent than that. But that's, that's just it's from the big year.
All
It's
right,
a
well, after
little
the
bit,
first
so-
round, Meg, you're in first place with 0 points. Tie for second place, Kat, Jenny, LC at -1 each.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Jenny, I'll move on to you. Would you like a movie from 1970, 1986, or 2008?
Maybe you know how I like it. I want 1986.
Yeah, 1986. Let's get away from those weird years at the end of the 2010s. This movie from 1986 for 5 points under the category of profanity. A character asks another character whether she's really going to, quote, listen to that crap when she's seeking advice from a guru. I don't know if Meg knows this or is just having some feelings. All right, for 4 points under sex and nudity, a character, when first introduced, is shown urinating into a pool while viewed from his backside. For 3 points under profanity, at the start of the movie, a young girl tells her baby brother that she hates him.
Yes.
LC has buzzed in. Jenny has buzzed in. Meg, Kat, nothing. Jenny, what movie do you think this is?
I believe that is Jim Henson's The Labyrinth.
LC, what do you think?
That's also my guess. Is Labyrinth.
I'm not going to be that much of a stickler. It is Labyrinth.
Unnecessary articles much?
There we go. People are on the board. Also in Labyrinth, under sex and nudity, the antagonist costume all include tights over a very prominent codpiece, making the contours of his genitalia rather prominent, as well in numerous scenes throughout the movie. And frightening and intense scenes, the general fairy tale themes of child abandonment, endangerment, and kidnapping may be too disturbing for younger children and anyone with abandonment and separation anxiety issues, particularly in a few scenes showing a baby frightened and crying while surrounded by his goblin kidnappers. Meg is showing her poster of Labyrinth.
I feel like the baby crying is less disturbing than the baby climbing non-Euclidean stairs. That seems more upsetting and dangerous.
Hey, Jenny and LC, you've jumped to a tie in the lead at 2 points each. Meg still at 0, Kat at -1.
Oh, it's on, buddy.
Oh boy.
Do this.
LC, would you like a movie from 1974, 1994, or 2008?
Oh man, how are none of those on my list? Okay. 2008.
2008. This movie from 2008 for 5 points under violence and gore. Please note that this is a satire, and all the really graphic violence is taken very lightly or presented in a comical and slapstick fashion. The serious segments aren't so graphic. For 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, several characters are seen smoking cigars and cigarettes, including an underage child. As most children are. For 3 points, under sex and nudity, a soda product is named Booty Sweat. Okay, I see 3 hands up. I see everyone but Jenny. Kat, what movie do you think this is?
Tropic Thunder?
Meg, what do you think?
Airplane.
LC, what do you think?
Tropic Thunder.
Well, it is not Airplane. I believe you're about 30 years late on that.
Oh, I forgot the year.
It is Tropic Thunder. Also in Tropic Thunder, under violence and gore, a character steps on a landmine and is blown to bits in a slightly gory explosion. His severed head is prominently featured and played with like a toy, all done for comedic effect. And under frightening and intense scenes, although the war scenes are quite intense, they are all played for laughs, taking most of the intensity and seriousness out of them.
I honestly have no idea if I've seen that movie or not, or if I've just been on the internet in the last 10 years.
I feel like Booty Sweat was the only was the only clue that like definitively tied it to Tropic Thunder. Well, no, and the head, the playing
Yeah.
with the head. Okay, never mind.
LC, you're in the lead now with 5 points. Kat and Jenny tied in second with 2 points each. Meg has dropped to -1. But Meg, it's your turn to pick a year. Would you like a movie from 1963, 1999, or 2019?
99.
99. This movie from 1999, for 5 points, under frightening and intense scenes, there are scenes where human life is in jeopardy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, why not? Kat, what movie do you think this is?
Final Destination.
It is not Final Destination.
No.
That is true, though. There are scenes where human lives are in jeopardy. All right, for 4 points. Oh, Meg. Meg, what do you think?
Independence Day.
It is also not Independence Day. All right, for 4 points. Hold on for the next clue, Kat.
Okay.
Under frightening and intense scenes, the sight of human and animal remains and related gore may be unsettling for some viewers. Does that change your thoughts, Kat?
Is this the Blair Witch Project?
Jenny, what do you think?
Is it Squirm? Is that what it's called?
It is not the Blair Witch Project. It is
No.
also not Squirm. I don't know if that's what it's called. I don't know what movie you're talking about.
It's the one with the bugs. That didn't help. God.
All right, for 3 points, under violence and gore, a person's head is bitten off, leaving a bloody stump and twitching legs. For 2 points, under violence and gore. Oh, do you have something, Jenny?
No, I don't remember if it's the right movie. I just remember the movie I thought I was thinking.
Under violence and gore, a screaming man is jerked underwater and then thrown against a boat. When he's pulled out of the water, his mouth is bloody and his lower body is missing. Bloody entrails are visible. The same man is shown later on a morgue table covered with a blood-soaked towel. Meg has buzzed in. Anybody else? Meg, what do you think this is?
I don't know why I'm thinking of Men in Black.
It is not Men in Black. All right, we'll go to the 1 point clue. Under violence and gore, a crocodile stalks a man and then attacks his helicopter as a woman shoots at it. Just to recap, scenes where human life is in jeopardy. Sight of human and animal remains and related gore may be unsettling. Person's head gets bitten off. Screaming man jerked underwater, thrown against a boat, lost his lower half, and a crocodile stalks a man. Jenny, you're the only one with your hand up. What do you
I'm
think?
not going to win anything today. Is it Jurassic Park 3?
It is not Jurassic Park 3. This admittedly is a tough one. This movie from 1999 is Lake Placid.
Oh, yeah. My apologies to people who made Lake Placid.
The crocodile movie where Betty White says, "If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it."
Guys?
I gotta write that down.
Aw.
Well, at the end of that round, LC, you're still in the lead with 5. Kat and Jenny still tied in second place, now at 0 each. Meg at -3. I have a feeling this is going to be a difficult episode.
Nick, what's the longest game you've ever had?
We're not going to reach it tonight.
Cat,
oh,
Cat gets
Kat
extra
has a cat.
points.
2 cats.
Barney.
She's seen all the movies, so
Well,
That's cheating then.
what year would she like? Would she like a movie from 1989, 1998, or 2013?
she was maybe 2013. That's when I adopted her.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence.
Oh, she's giving us all slow bling.
All right. We are all distracted by Cat's cat.
Turns out this will be the longest game because we're just gonna sit here and look at your cat as long as she will allow it.
Oh, she loves it. So
All right. Well, let's give this a try. You're not going to like this. For 5 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, people drink alcohol at a celebration.
(2013) They were doing that?
2013.
Damn.
All right. We got 2 people buzzed in. Meg, what do you think?
Pitch Perfect.
Kat, what do you think?
I'm gonna be wrong. Project X?
Well, it is not Project X, and it is not Pitch Perfect.
That
All
would have
right.
been an amazing 5 points.
That would have been crazy. For 4 points, under frightening and intense scenes, when a man sees his dead daughter, he cries. This may upset some.
Oh.
Taking a little bit of a turn,
Excuse me.
both the movie and Kat's camera. Kat, what do you think this movie is?
The Mist?
It is not The Mist.
Yeah.
All right, for 3 points. Under violence and gore, one character is killed by another by getting stabbed in the abdomen, and that character gets killed by the main character. This scene is somewhat bloody.
I'm sorry, what?
One character is killed by another by getting stabbed in the abdomen, and that character gets killed by the main character. This scene is somewhat bloody. Meg, what do you think this movie is?
The Final Destination. I'm stealing.
It is not The Final Destination 2. All right, for 2 points, under profanity, no profanity, but they do take liberties with Shakespeare's play, which is a type of profanation in itself.
I know you said you just want to meet a person who submitted a review, but I want that one.
That
I want
specific one. Yep.
Exact
I
user.
love that. I love that warning. No profanity, but they do take liberties with Shakespeare's play, which is a type of profanation in itself. I don't know if that's a word or how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Can we get those from the top, these clues again? Because I've forgotten all of them.
From the top, people drink alcohol at a celebration. When a man sees his dead daughter, he cries. This may upset some. One character is killed by getting stabbed in the abdomen, and that character gets killed by the main character. This seems somewhat bloody. Also, no profanity, but they change Shakespeare's words. Meg, what do you think?
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Shakespeare's greatest work, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It is not Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Okay.
All right, the final clue. I hope this helps. Under frightening and intense scenes, a boy drinks poison and a girl stabs herself. Elsie's has buzzed in. Nobody else?
Yeah.
What year is this again?
2013.
Okay.
Now everybody's buzzed in but Kat. All right, Meg, what do you think?
The Purge. No.
Jenny, what do you think?
I mean, I had a different answer, but that's so good. Is it Shakespeare in Love?
Elsie, what do you think?
I mean, it's like Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah, it's very obviously Romeo and Juliet. That is the answer. That's not sarcasm, you got
Great.
it.
Okay.
They made another one?
They always make Romeo and Juliets.
There's only one that counts.
I'm pretty
not
sure
gonna
this
say which
one
one.
starred Haley Steinfeld and Paul Giamatti.
Respectively.
As Romeo and Juliet.
No, wait, really? Because this is the funny show, and I don't know if that's a joke.
No, I think Paul Giamatti plays the priest. Who's like, hey, children, here's some stuff that'll help you kill yourselves.
Okay, that tracks.
I was too busy graduating high school to pay attention to movies that year, I guess.
I was too busy not graduating from high school to watch movies that year.
I was too busy attending my 10-year high school reunion.
Oh my God, you went to that? That's hot. I didn't get an invite, I don't think.
All
Facebook
right.
has rendered it unnecessary.
This is quite the game. Elsie,
Oh, we suck.
you're at 6 points. Jenny in second place with -1. Kat at -2. Meg at -7. Jenny, would you like a movie from 1975, 1983, or 2000?
Oh, 83. That's the sweet spot.
All right, 1983. Let's see if we can turn some things around. For 5 points under sex and nudity, there is a brief sex-related use of turned on.
Oh.
For 4 points under frightening and intense scenes, the dad is portrayed as a bit tough, yelling and cussing nonsense. That seemed to spark something in LC. Anybody else? LC, what do you think?
Christmas Story.
It is A Christmas Story.
Incredible.
I'm blown away.
Well done.
I just saw it for the first time a couple years ago, and so like it's really, really funny and it's really weird, but like watching it for the first time with someone who grew up like quoting it, what a fucking weird movie. And like the dad's the worst, but it's like a tradition.
I have still
Dad.
never seen it all the way through.
It's very funny. You should watch it all the way through, not on Christmas Eve.
I've just seen bits and pieces on TBS for the last 25 years.
It's a good warm-up for like early season. Just don't save it for when you want like actual Christmas moments, you know? When you're building up your Christmas tolerance.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Also in A Christmas Story, a boy sticks his tongue to a frozen lamppost after being dared by his friends. They then leave him out in the blizzard as the school bell has just rung and the fire department has to come and pull his tongue. Can be a little unsettling. Sex and nudity. When the family sees the leg lamp, the boy touches it suggestively. and frightening and intense scenes. A dream sequence features the adults in the child protagonist's life mocking him and chanting, "You'll shoot your eye out." The boy's teacher is dressed as a witch. You'll see you're at 10 points now.
Hey, I just need 6 more.
Everyone else stays where they were. And it's your turn to pick a movie. Would you like a movie from 1954, 1985, or 1991?
54.
Oh, I can always count on you.
What? To do what? Make a bad choice for myself?
No, to pick the old movie.
It's just like I only know a few. So then if it is one, like I only know a few black and white movies.
Can I like share a hint in this game? That's the strategy. There are only so many older movies that I think would fit this game.
Yeah, it's true.
This is one of them. 1954 for 5 points under sex and nudity. A woman is at the center of a love triangle with 2 male characters vying for her attention for much of the film. Elsie and Jenny have both buzzed in. Jenny, what do you think?
Some Like It Hot.
Elsie, what do you think?
Some Like It Hot.
It is not Some Like It
Ah!
Hot.
Would have been great though, huh?
It would have been amazing. It would have put you real close to your score. Oh, Kat, you've buzzed in. Kat, what do you think?
Oklahoma.
It is not Oklahoma.
Ah.
But another great guess. For 4 points under sex and nudity, a woman appears in a famously revealing and sensual bathing suit. All right, Jenny and Elsie have buzzed in. Elsie, what do you think?
Itch.
What was that?
The 7-year itch.
7-year itch. Jenny, what do you think?
I'll just take it from the other side. Gentlemen prefer blondes.
It is not the 7-year itch, and it is not Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
All right.
We are going to run out of Marilyn Monroe movies.
Not making any more.
Why? What happened?
We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
For 3 points, under frightening and intense scenes, the attack sequences can be intense with startling music and loud, frightening effects. For 2 points under violence and gore, some very minor blood from the monster attacks. The creature has harpoons stuck in his torso and is also set on fire. Looks like everybody but Elsie has buzzed in. Meg, what do you think? Oh, no, Elsie, what do you think?
Godzilla?
Meg, what do you think?
The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Jenny, what about you?
Yeah, that one. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Kat?
King Kong.
Well, it is not King Kong.
No.
And it is not Godzilla. But it is Creature from the Black Lagoon.
The giveaway was when you said the creature.
I don't know a lot of things, but I remember titles.
That's all you need in this game.
Oh, and it was Slither that I was thinking of before when I said Squirm.
I love Slither.
It's a good one.
Early James Gunn.
Yeah.
Final clue in that. Frightening and intense scenes, a famous scene where a woman swims to the surface while the monster swims below her. The scene takes place in daylight and is balletic in its staging, but can still be suspenseful, with the monster swimming directly beneath the unaware woman, occasionally reaching for her leg with its claws. Elsie, you're still in the lead, but you've dropped to 7. Jenny, you're still in second place with -1. Kat at -4. Meg at -5. But everybody can still come back.
I better not beat my low score.
It sounds like it's in danger. You should probably start losing.
Yeah. Well, Nick, if you would take off more points for wrong answers.
Just be wronger.
Then you would have been losing some more points in the last round.
Oh, and I would prevent Meg from beating my low score.
Hey, Meg, would you like a movie from 1968, 1988, or 1998?
68.
All right, 1968. For 5 points under violence and gore, a man punches another man in the face and kicks a car twice. Meg's going to take a guess. Jenny's also going to take a guess. Jenny, what do you think?
Herbie the Love Bug.
Meg, what do you think?
Taxi Driver.
It is not Taxi Driver. It is amazingly The Love Bug. Well done.
I've never gotten the half court. Oh, I'm so excited I can cry. I'm kidding. I'm too medicated to cry.
I
It's fine.
could be wrong. That might be your first 5-pointer.
Oh, it definitely is.
Meg has left. She's so upset.
It'll take a moment. Let's just mark the time. It's okay, 8:46. Hi, Mom. I did it.
I thought for sure this would be one that nobody would get. Also in The Love Bug, profanity, none. It's a G-rated Disney movie. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking, 2 men get plastered off Irish coffee, which one man pours down the car's gas tank, causing him to malfunction or become a car version of drunk. Frightening and intense scenes, the car attempts suicide by trying to drive off the Golden Gate Bridge. When a man tries to stop him, he loses his balance and dangles from the car's bumper above the water. Fortunately, they are both saved in time. In violence and gore, there are car crashes and car wrecks at the Demolition Derby race, even at the opening of the film.
I mean, the amazing part of all that is really just how good Lindsay Lohan looks for all these years.
Damn.
Elsie, you're still in first place with 7, but Jenny, you've jumped up to 4. Kat at -4, Meg at -6. We have one more go around. We got 4 movies left.
It's anybody's game.
Meg, would you like a movie from 1980, 1994, or 2011? Wait, hold on. This is for Kat,
no, it's not me.
Meg.
Yeah.
Let's go
Ooh.
2011.
Let's go 2011. All right. Maybe one of my favorite clues I've ever included in this game after 30 episodes. 2011 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. This movie exists. Elsie has raised their hand. Anybody else? Elsie, what do you think?
Centipede.
What was that?
The Human Centipede.
It is not The Human Centipede.
You can see my confusion.
Very good guess. In the running for one of my favorite clues I've ever included in this game for 4 points under frightening and intense scenes, So horrible and obnoxious, it could be considered frightening. Kat has buzzed in. Anybody else? Kat, what do you think?
Insidious?
Meg, what do you think?
Cabin in the Woods.
It is not Insidious, and it is not Cabin in the Woods. For 3 points under violence and gore, while staying with her brother's family, a woman wants to go with them to a number of fun activities, and the results are almost always disastrous. Kat has buzzed in. Elsie has buzzed in. Anybody else? Kat, what do you think this movie is?
Is it Orphan?
Elsie, what do you think this movie is? You have Frozen.
As much as I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, you're back.
I'm not. Frozen. I'm not. I'm back. Am I back?
You're in and out.
Hello. Oh my god!
you're-
I'm
yeah.
putting it in the chat. I'm putting
Just
it
say
in the chat.
No, say it. I can hear you. Say it.
Say it out loud.
It's Jack and Jill.
It is Jack and
Is
Jill.
it not
Oh
Jack
my
and Jill?
god.
It is Jack and Jill.
But I like The Orphan.
This movie exists. Jack and Jill.
As soon as you said her brother's family, I was like, yeah.
Under
I knew
Sex
it
and
would be
Nudity.
an Adam Sandler movie.
What was that?
I knew it would be an Adam Sandler movie.
Under Sex and Nudity, Pacino smirks over the phone. Quote, I can smell horny across the ocean.
Oh my god.
And violence and gore at Thanksgiving dinner. Talk turns to the sometimes physical connection between twins.
Ew.
I
Elsie,
feel really confident in my decision not to see that movie.
the
Yeah.
only thing you need to see from that movie, and YouTube it, is Al Pacino's Dunkachino commercial.
Okay, yeah, I'm in for that. That sounds phenomenal.
It is like an amazing bright spot in one of the worst movies.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I'm gonna try not to.
LC still in the lead, now at 9 points. Jenny at 4. Kat at -6. Meg at -7. Jenny, would you like a movie from 1977, 1986, or 1998?
Heck. 86.
86. I'm not sure if Meg is still here.
I am.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. This movie from 1986 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. There are almost no jump scares in the film, and it is instead has a slow, gradual build of tension, making for a consistent sense of fear and dread throughout the movie. For 4 points, under violence and gore, during a sequence in the first half of the film where the main protagonists have just had sex, a computer chip becomes stuck on a man's back, making him jump in pain. The woman gently peels it off him, and we see 3 small blood cuts on his skin. This is shown in close-up and lasts for a brief second. Jenny has buzzed in. Kat has buzzed in. LC has buzzed in. Meg, do you have anything? LC, what do you think?
Brazil?
Kat, what do you think?
Creepshow 2.
Jenny, what do you think?
I am so not confident with this, but Videodrome.
It is not Videodrome, and it is not Creepshow 2.
No.
And Elsie, I didn't totally hear you, but I'm pretty sure you were wrong.
I said
Damn.
Brazil.
It's not Brazil.
It should be
That's what I
Brazil.
thought you said.
Okay.
Okay, for 3 points. Under violence and gore, a man arm wrestles another man before breaking his arm so that the bone protrudes from his skin. Some blood is shown. Kat, have you still buzzed in, or is this
Oh, I forgot to lower my hand. Just
That's
hands all
fine.
up in the air over here.
I'm gonna be really embarrassed that I didn't get this. I feel like I am.
all right? For 2 points, under sex and nudity, a man sits in a teleportation device naked. The side of his behind is seen. Meg has buzzed in. Anybody else? Meg, what do you think this movie is?
No, it's not this, and I know the movie, but it's Hot Tub Time Machine.
No, unfortunately, it's not Hot Tub Time Machine. All right, we'll move on to the final clue for 1 point under frightening and intense scenes. The main character's decaying into a human-insect hybrid is utterly disgusting and extremely disturbing. The body horror practical effects used in the film still hold up to this day. The scenes are very hard to watch, even for those tolerant of gore. I see everybody in but Meg.
I forgot all the details.
All right, Jenny, what do you think this is?
I think it's The Fly.
Kat, what do you think?
Tammy and the T-Rex.
Elsie, what do you think?
I think it's the subject of one of the best stand-up bits that I have written, which is about you can tell how queer you are based on how far into the fly.
Your internet did not want you to get that out.
We'll never know how queer we are.
One of us will. It is The Fly.
Fucking knew it.
I
But
wrote that joke.
Yeah, you definitely wrote that joke. Nobody else wrote
Stand-up
that
joke that I tell.
You're a real Carlos Mencia.
You. That's Nick's joke. I tell it better, but it's Nick's joke. I gotta give him credit for
that. Well, we got 2 movies left, and we're all over the place. Elsie, you've got 9 points. Jenny, you've got 4. Kat and Meg tied in 3rd place with -8 each.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
How many movies did you say are left?
2 movies.
Okay.
But I do, before we move on, Tammy and the T-Rex, such an amazing movie.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
I think, is that Paul Walker's first movie?
Hell yeah.
Look up Tammy and the T-Rex if you've never heard of it.
I was also going to guess Frankenhooker, but I knew that was very wrong too.
Okay, LC, on to you. Would you like a movie from 1967, 1980, or 1991? I can't hear you at all at this point.
I wish I spoke sign language. What was the middle choice?
1980.
Okay, that.
1980. All right. Oh boy. 1980 for 5 points, penultimate movie. Again, you're gonna hate this. Sex and nudity. There's a scene where a man and a woman kiss.
You know, the audience likes it when we get them from downtown.
They sure do. Honestly, can I apologize for this movie off the top? I think this was one of the first movies in the game, so the clues aren't great.
Uh-oh.
But we're going to keep playing for 4 points under violence and gore. The violence is constant, but mostly mild and non-graphic. Kat has buzzed in. Anybody else? Kat, what do you think?
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh.
Sleepaway Camp is neither mild nor non-graphic.
Ah!
Sleepaway Camp has at least 2 of the most disturbing kills I've seen in movies.
They're all right.
Okay, for 3 points, at least this one is a little less vague. Under violence and gore, a man is tortured off screen, though the very first bits of the treatment, the man being placed face first into a sparking electric device, are depicted. We hear audible screams from the outside of the closed doorway to the torture room. Meg has buzzed in. LC has buzzed in. LC, what do you think?
Elephant Man.
Meg, what do you think?
Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
It's not Pirates of the Caribbean 3. It's also not Elephant Man. For 2 points.
Movie I'm aware of. It came out in 1980.
Got you there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing your logic.
For 2 points, under violence and gore, the back of a man's horribly scarred head, enough to be bald, is briefly shown. All right. Final 1-point clue. Under violence and gore, a man's hand is cut off by his opponent in an intense, prolonged lightsaber duel, in which the participants are generally battered and injured.
Seems to be here.
Elsie and Kat, you're not buzzing in?
I refuse to watch
There's
Star Wars
different
with him.
titles.
All right, Jenny, what do you think?
Wait,
Hold on,
Oh.
Elsie. Elsie, what do you
Okay.
think?
Return of the Jedi.
Jenny, what do you think?
Empire Strikes Back.
Meg, what do you think?
What? Fuck, I forgot the names. Jar Jar Binks. No, never mind. I'm out. Never mind.
Okay, that's fine. In 1980, David Lynch was approached to direct this movie, but turned it down and directed The Elephant Man instead. It is Empire Strikes Back.
I do want to see his version also, though.
It's called Dune. It's fine.
It's fun.
All right, we got one movie left. And it's a battle between 2 of you. LC, you have 7. Jenny, you have 5. Kat and Meg, you have -9 points each.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you
You get
both
this,
for
buddy.
being here, though. This is delightful. Meg, you get to pick the last movie of the game. Would you like a movie from 1999, 2009, or 2014?
1999.
1999. Final movie of the night from 1999. I assume none of these have been on Elsie's list so far.
Yeah, not a one.
Let's see if this changes it. For 5 points under frightening and intense scenes, 2 characters are almost crushed by a detached tree. Meg has buzzed in. Anybody else? Meg, what do you think? Oh, hold on. Jenny, what do you think?
Is this one Final Destination?
Meg, what do you think?
Pride and Prejudice versus Zombies. I realized that it was 1999. I forgot.
That's okay. It's not Pride and Prejudice versus Zombies. It's also not Final Destination this time either. For 4 points under sex and nudity, in the scene where a man and a woman meet, the woman tries to clean and organize herself, in which her actions, for example, cleaning her hair, attracts the man to fall in love with her. The man also looks into her dress and hears her heartbeat between her breasts.
It was poetry.
All right, for 3 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, 2 men engage in a fight, which ends with one's death by hanging, though only the shadow is seen. For 2 points, under sex and nudity, the film's protagonist is, at all times, 1 camera tilt away from full-on flashing his dong.
You take it from the top. What are all the elements here?
All right. 2 characters are almost crushed by a detached tree. Scene where a woman and a man meet. Woman tries to clean and organize herself. Cleaning her hair attracts the man to fall in love with her. Man also looks into her dress and hears her heartbeat between her breasts. 2 men engage in a fight, which ends in one's death by hanging. Only the shadow is shown. And the film's protagonist, at all times, is 1 camera tilt away from full-on flashing his dong. Okay. Oh, hold on. Jenny, you're going to take a guess. What do you think, Jenny?
George of the Jungle.
It is not George of the Jungle. All right.
One of those other movies where like a jungle person comes to town.
The final clue in the final movie, for 1 point under frightening and intense scenes, a man's gorilla family is hunted by poachers, and the scene in which a few of them are caught while he is racing there to save them could be intense. Meg and Elsie have buzzed in. Jenny, Kat, anything? Meg, what do you think?
Tarzan.
Elsie, what do you think?
I pronounce it Tarzan, but yeah.
But yeah, it is Tarzan.
Yeah,
Disney's
Maggie.
animated Tarzan.
Tarzan. You'll be in my heart. That's a great
soundtrack
song.
ever, Phil Collins.
No, Phil Collins went hard on that soundtrack.
Did that.
So yeah, that was Tarzan. Tarzan's always 1 camera tilt away from showing full-on dong. Our final scores tonight, in 3rd place, is a tie between our 2 newcomers, Meg and Kat, at -9 each. Jenny at 3 points, and our winner tonight with 8 points, LC. And that's Inappropriate Movie Database. Thank you all so much for playing. This was such a joy. It was. I really had such a good night. I hope it wasn't too terrible.
The energy tonight was, it was in a special place, you know. It's I think I think we're ready to say goodbye to September now. That was cleansing.
Jenny, I would have expected you to be wearing like just like a sweater or something, and then at midnight you're wearing that.
I've been in full Halloween mode since September 1st. So I've already gone through a box and a half of Monster Mash. I've watched I've watched all, as of last night, all of Are You Afraid of the Dark, working through All Real Monsters, Beetlejuice. I have a system. This is my time. I am becoming my most powerful.
All right. Well, I was wrong. This episode was pretty long. So let's wrap things up. Before we go, if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, or just any final words, Kat, I'll start with you.
I would like to just keep staying in hiding. So
Totally.
thank
fine.
you for having me.
Thanks for doing it. Jenny.
As always, you can find me on Instagram at cigarette.sandwich. I haven't posted anything lately, but maybe I will. You don't know.
Meg.
Find me anywhere at Meg Con Art or Meg Comedy. I'm your nightmare girl.
Yeah, check out Meg's Instagram and see, like, it's that makeup, but even more.
Going to this now.
And finally, our winner, LC.
Abolish prisons, prosecute ICE.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a good way to end the show. Thank you once again, Kat Godding, Meg Connolly, Laura Clark, Jenny Isme. I'm Nick Martucci. You can follow me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. This show, we got a new month coming up. I'm doing it Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel that you're watching. There might be another night too. I don't know if I'm continuing the Thursday shows, but we'll see. Follow the social media. You'll see. Also, again, please come to the crazy show Saturday night, October 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern. Look at the YouTube video for the Zoom link, or go to Facebook, search Inappropriate Movie Database there. I'm about to start booking for October shows. So if this looks fun to you, if you've never been on before, or if you have, please reach out to me. I want to have you on the show. I love having new people. Anybody can do it. So yeah.
And even if you can't, you can still be on.
So yeah, like, subscribe, do whatever YouTubers tell you to do. And hopefully I will see you Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for watching.
Yay.
All right, and we are off.